Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming back to you guys with yet another review from the Outre Perfect Hairline collection. This one is in the style Faris and the color number 2. So this is what the stock card is looking like on her. It's gonna come with 7 special colors. This is how she looks straight out of the box. As far as the cap construction on this one, you are gonna get 2 combs that are right behind that 13x6 HD lace frontal. It's gonna come with 1 comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps. And this is gonna be on a ventilated wig cap. So for tinting the lace, I did go in with my red lace tinting spray in the color medium dark brown. I spritzed that right around the unit as always, and then I let it just dry. Then I went and popped it on my mannequin head just to get ready for the process of plucking it. I'd like to go in and just part out the sections that I want to begin plucking so that I can start plucking behind the hairline and then work my way backwards, forwards. I like to go in a back and forth sort of motion so that I can check on the progress as I work throughout and just see what the plucking is looking like. So I like to pull the hair out, do my plucking behind the hairline, and then brush the hair back so I can see what it's actually looking like. And then I'll just repeat that process back and forth throughout both sides. And then just to get more of a final idea of how it's gonna look, I'll go in with my hot comb and just comb those hairs back as much as possible. So after I get done with one side, then I'll move on to the next and try to just copy how that first side looks as much as possible. Parting out the hair, plucking in a zigzag motion sporadically just so that I'm not pulling out too many hairs in one area and getting any bald spots. So I just keep going back and forth, combing the hair back so I can check the progress and keeping that going. And then once again, I'll just go in with that hot comb and comb those hairs back so I can see what it's looking like. So now I'm going to move on to cutting the lace. I'm going to go in with my embroidery scissors and I'm going to cut this in 3 sections. So I'll do 2 slits, 1 on each side of the head. And then for this one, instead of going in with my pinking shears, I'm just going to use these embroidery scissors and cut in a up and down rounded sort of zigzag motion, just because I'm trying to create a hairline that's more realistic and I don't want to go straight across because that's going to create an unrealistic line of demarcation. So I'm trying to go as wavy or zigzaggy as possible. And I'm doing that in different sections. So I'm going to cut the middle section first, then I'll do one side, and then I'll cut the other side. So that's what it's looking like when the lace is cut off. Now I'm going to just pop it on my head and see how it's sitting. I am struggling a little bit with the cap. My head's about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference. I feel like it's fitting my head just right. So I think if your head is on the larger side, you may want to be a little bit cautious when it comes to this unit. I think you can still get away with wearing it, but it may be a little bit of a struggle with you to get it to sit the way that you want it to sit. So now I'm just going to go in with this new product that I picked up that I actually really like. It's this Esha Melt Spray, which does the same job as the Ebin Extreme Hold Spray, but for this one, I'm noticing it's more of a lighter hold. But what I do really like about this is that I don't see any of that white cast. So I'm going to go in and spray it down section by section. First I'll do one side of my head, the other side of my head, and then I'll take my rat tail comb and just evenly disperse throughout my head. before sliding the unit down and just placing it on top of that product. And then I'm going to use my comb to just apply it down to get it sitting the way that I want it to sit. And I'm trying to do this install as yet another baby hairless install so that I can just show you guys what the hairline is looking like, especially because I know that everybody is not a baby hair type girl. I'm just trying to comb the hairs into the hairline and get as much of a realistic look as I possibly can. Then I'm going to go and tie it down, let it sit for about 20 minutes before I unwrap it. I'm just going in and making sure my parting space is as straight as it can be because it's a little bit crooked over there. So now I'm just going to go in with my The Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's. This is an eyeshadow palette that I highly recommend. I'm going to be using the color Yoda. I always bounce back and forth between Yoda and Kafuru. Both of them I feel like work very well for my complexion. So now I'm just going to apply that around the perimeter of the lace and then also into the parting space. Now I'm just going to use my bristle brush to brush down any humps or bumps or anything like that. And that is going to be what she's looking like, you guys. Now as far as the texture on this one, I like the texture. The texture is giving me sort of a silk pressed relaxed yaki. The texture is really nice, you guys. There's like a slight hint of silkiness, but it's more of a relaxed yaki, if that makes sense. The volume of it is very nice. I love the density. The density is about 150%, like right in the middle, but like it's a good amount of volume. You get that 13x6 parting space, so you're able to do multiple different styling options. Y'all, I feel like this one was definitely worth plucking it out. I feel like straight out of the box, hairline wasn't too bad, but lately I've been a little bit extra and trying to just do more when it comes to my units and trying to be less lazy. So I really wanted to serve with this unit, and I really wanted to see the true potential that was there, and I feel like putting in the additional work absolutely was worth it, you guys. So as far as my cons, my only con is gonna be I just wish the hairline was plucked out a little bit more, but other than that I have no cons when it comes to this unit. My pros are I really like the parting space, I like the style, the density, the texture, the volume. This is just a beautiful unit, you guys, and I can absolutely see wearing this as an everyday unit, especially with just the pattern of it and the length. I feel like this is gonna be a super good everyday unit. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want me to pick up in any other colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.